Good evening. This is Akash Bani. The news read by Subhrashati Bhattacharjee. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) Governor Shaktikant Das today announced that the Monetary Policy Committee (MPC) has decided unanimously to keep the policy repo rate unchanged at 6.5%. They met on 4th, 5th, and 6th October 2023, as per a statement issued by the RBI today after a detailed assessment of the evolving macroeconomic and financial developments and the outlook. It decided unanimously to keep the policy repo rate unchanged fourth time in a row. Consequently, the standing deposit facility (SDF) rate remains at 6.25% and the marginal standing facility (MSF) rate and the bank rate at 6.75%. The MPC also decided by a majority of 5 out of 6 members to remain focused on withdrawal of accommodation to ensure that inflation progressively aligns to the target while supporting growth. The statement mentioned that the headline inflation had surged in July driven by tomato and other vegetable prices. The statement added that it connected partly in August and is expected to see further easing in September on the back of moderation in these prices. It further added that a silver lining amidst all this is declining core inflation, that is CPI excluding food and fuel. It further said the overall inflation outlook, however, is clouded by uncertainties from the fall in Kharif sowing for key crops like pulses and oilseeds, low reservoir levels and volatile global food and energy prices. As per the statement issued by the RBI, the real GDP growth for 2023-24 is projected at 6.5%, with Q2 at 6.5%, Q3 at 6%, and Q4 at 5.7%. It added that the risks are evenly balanced and the real GDP growth for Q1 2024-25 is projected at 6.6%. The statement also mentioned that the MPC remains highly alert and prepared to undertake timely policy measures as may be necessary in order to align inflation to the target and anchor inflation expectations. Centre today approved the release of around 45 crore rupees disaster assistance to the flood-affected Sikkim. The amount is the central share from the State Disaster Response Fund to the state for the year 2023-24. The move is aimed at helping the state in providing relief measures to the affected people. The Union Home Ministry has also constituted an inter-ministerial central team to make an assessment of damages caused due to flash floods. The ministry said the team will visit the affected areas of the state shortly and based on its assessment, further additional central assistance to Sikkim will be approved. The situation in Sikkim is being closely monitored by the central government at the highest level around the clock. The centre is also providing full support to the Sikkim government by mobilizing timely logistical assistance to deal with the situation effectively. These include the deployment of adequate teams of National Disaster Response Force, Indian Air Force helicopters and Army personnel along with necessary search and rescue equipment. The technical teams of Ministries of Power, Telecommunications and Roads, Highways and Transport are assisting in timely restoration of damaged infrastructure and communication networks in the state. 2 days back, due to incidents of cloudburst and flash floods, a sudden surge in flows in the Tista River washed away several bridges, parts of NH10 and the Chungthang Dam and impacted several small towns and infrastructure projects in Sikkim. In Mumbai, 7 people, including 2 minors, were killed after a fire broke out at a 7-storied residential building in the Mumbai suburb of Goregaon in the early hours today. Around 51 people were rescued by the fire brigade. 40 people were among them are admitted in hospitals, including 5 who were reported to be critical. The Prime Minister has expressed grief over the incident. He has announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees from PM NRF to the next of kin of each deceased. The injured would be given 50,000 rupees. Maharashtra Chief Minister expressed condolences over the unfortunate incident. He has also announced an aid of 5 lakh rupees to the families of those who have lost their lives. He added that the state government will bear the expense of the treatment of the injured. That's all in this news bulletin. Namaskar.